So DC Comics is making what sounds like a pretty damn huge revelation about the Joker, iconic Batman villain, the most popular villain maybe ever in comic books. Joshua, will you please explain what is going on here?
Okay, full spoilers, by the way. If you don't want to know, this is what happens in the end of the Darkseid War in Justice League number 50 in the DC Universe Rebirth special, which unfortunately leaked online last week, which is why we're talking about it, because it's out there, it's news. It's a great story, so if you like a good comic book, actually don't watch this. Go read it. But if you just want to know,
come back here.
Yeah, then come back. But if you just want to know what's going on with the Joker, let us fill you in. So here it is. Here's the spoilers. Batman hopped on the Mobius chair, which has all knowledge in the universe, and he asks, "Who's the Joker?" And we just found out that the answer was, there's actually 3 Jokers.
Yeah.
There's 3 Jokers. What? I don't even know. And they don't give us any other details or anything. There's 3 Jokers.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with that.
That is pretty bizarre. Yeah, I mean, obviously, because the Joker, like Batman, has changed through the years, and if you picked up a Batman comic in the 1960s versus the 80s versus now, what you got of the Joker would be very different. But it's not like we're being told there's 3 different or 50 different Batmen. We're just, times change, the character has altered. So what they're doing with the Joker, though, sounds like a strange tangent on that.
Yeah, and so there's this cover that was released to tease this that now makes sense, and there's 3 different Jokers on it. There's the original, there's the Jerry Robinson Joker, there's the iconic Killing Joke Joker, right there, and there's the most recent New 52 Joker, which was Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder. And so those are the 3 Jokers they're saying are, I guess, all out there. And yeah, it's Batman in the comic is sort of oh, there's a Joker who just killed some people. And it's oh, there's another Joker that the police are hunting. And so it's ooh, what? And it almost goes into the thing of the Joker having multiple origin stories. Yeah. But now it's it turns out he does because there were 3 of them all along. It's dun, dun, dun.
It's very strange. Timing-wise, the fact that this is happening during the Rebirth story, and that they're really delving into the oh, everything has changed and what the New 52 means in universe. I don't know. Is this going to be just sort of a temporary, interesting story that is undone by the end of Rebirth, where whatever the new status quo is, or is this going forward? They're going to say no. There's always been 3 Jokers.
I think they like to say it's always been 3 until the next writer comes along and wants to change it, right?
Right.
And he'll show why that was not the truth or something like that. And it's sort of funny because this is just the thing to get people in a fit, right? To blow up the internet comments, to get people really angry because the Joker is so beloved because of his ambiguity. And the second you go and try to explain his origin, then people start getting angry about that.
Right.
And the Killing Joke is the most iconic story. The origin that we do see is not set in stone, and that's what makes it so interesting. And that's what makes the Joker so interesting and unpredictable. And so it's funny that they're going and they're mucking with the Joker, right? Yeah. And in fact, Rebirth is in itself is sort of a band-aid on the New 52 of saying hey, we realized we kind of messed up with the New 52. Let's go back to basics and make everything kind of what you want to see out of the DC universe going forward. Yet they're introducing something else that they might have to put a band-aid on later.
Yeah, it's interesting because when the news even broke back at WonderCon that they were going to reveal the Joker's origin, or so we thought. Who knows what exactly that's going to mean now. A lot of people, myself included, had a lot of trepidation about that, feeling the Joker we don't need to know his exact origin. It's better that it's sort of mysterious. My other worry here is that, yes, these characters exist in the DC universe where crazy multiverse things happen and that they all have encountered aliens and all. But at the end of the day, you still want the Joker to be a crazy guy with white skin. And I'm worried that this origin might be a little too I don't know, take the Joker as a character and make him something sort of, he's already larger than life, but you know what I mean? In a sort of weird, multi-dimensional way, try to over-explain it instead of just being, he's crazy, and sometimes he's crazy in different ways,
Right.
So I don't know, what do you think about them trying to do the different era stuff? Are we supposed to think Batman's met these 3 different guys and just didn't realize it? Did they
What a crappy detective.
right. Especially because they're making them look visually different,
right? That's the teaser image we saw. Right. That's what we're assuming. I actually don't know the concrete details. And I'm also doing a lot of assuming here in that I'm assuming this will be picked up in Batman's solo title, which is being written by Tom King, and he's one of the hottest rising stars right now. He's done great work on Vision, on Nightwing, and Grayson. So I feel like if anyone could do a good story about this, and I'm always here for a good story, like that's what I want out of my comic books, then it would be him. So I have a lot of faith. Like, I'm not sure where this idea came from, if it was Jeff Johns' idea, which is, who wrote this, or if it was Tom King who like worked on it with him. I don't know. But if he's going to be picking up on it, then I'm very confident.
I do hope at the end of all this, though, that there is still, whether you want to call him Joker Prime or whatever you want to say, that there is still like the Joker. Whether they want to say, oh, there was a couple other guys later that were like influenced by him or working with him, but there should still be just, I hope it's not like three guys once got together and were like, we will all be the Joker, because that, I mean, it's his main enemy, right? It should be one dude,
Yeah. I mean, I would say that the Joker's crazy enough that this could actually work.
Right.
It's that he's so crazy that maybe he's a clone or something like that, and there's three different, or maybe, like you're saying, there's like a Joker club out there.
Yes.
Like, we should all be crazy and we should cut our faces up.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, only one of them said that.
Yeah, well, there you go. Well, there's the one that the other two are actually a little scared of.
Yeah, they're like, that guy's off.
It's like, we're Jokers, but that guy's a little crazy.
Right. Well, so those are our initial thoughts on this whole idea of the Joker trio. We're not sure what to make of it yet. We're, wait and see.
We're cautiously optimistic,
yeah,
but also a little...
Yeah, it's such a strange situation. So let us know your thoughts. What do you think about this whole three Joker idea? Do you like it? Is it intriguing, or you just think, no, they shouldn't do that at all? And for plenty more on the Joker and Batman and DC Comics, keep it here at IGN.